Yeah, I want to show you what we've been working on out here. You know, I'm trying to get these solar panels set up over here, and I was thinking about it last night. I'm using one of these River battery pack things, and I used about half of it last night. It was cold. It's like 32 degrees inside the shipping container right now. But I figured I need to figure out a way. I need to get this thing charging. So let me show you what we kind of have got here. I've got the whole to charge this thing. You can buy these off of Amazon, and I'll put a link in there for this. It's they call it a buck converter, a step down converter, and basically what it does is it'll turn DC voltage into DC voltage. It'll take 36 to 48 volts DC and convert it into 12 volts. And so this River battery pack can only take 12 volts at a time. So I need to hook it up to the solar panel, but the solar panel puts out 36 volts. So I've got to find some way to convert it. And so this buck converter or step down converter works out perfectly. They use these a lot for golf carts, I guess. I've never really used a golf cart, so I don't know. So what I did is I just hooked up plain old, I had some black and red cable here. So I hooked it up. I think it's, I don't know, it's probably 14 or 16 gauge wire. And I just stuck it inside of the solar panel outlets here. There's no wind today or anything. You can see there's snow on the ground, and it's a little cloudy. It's beautiful, but it's kind of cloudy. And then what I did is I hooked that cable up to what's called an XT90. So this is the XT90, and I like these XT90s because they're a big adapter on them. And so then I have this cable. It's XT90 for the 36 volt coming in to the step down converter, and then it comes out of the step down to an XT60. So they use these XT60s like for remote control cars and stuff like that. Basically, the reason I do that is because it's something I just kind of started doing. Is I want to have all the XT90 stuff be kind of just the DC that's coming off the solar panel, so I can know that's got 36 volts in it. Basically, you don't want to hook that into your 12 volt DC stuff. So anyway, then I know that everything that's got the XT60 or that smaller adapter is set up for 12 volt. And so then the idea is that I can get all our stuff. I want to have a lot of 12 volt power inside the shipping container because it just seems more efficient. It's easier to manage, and you don't have to run it through inverters and all the different things. So we've got a few things like our heater inside. I'll have to work on that this evening and convert all those cables to using the XT90. But right now, this is our, basically my first project, putting these XT90 adapters on there, and looks like it's working good. And what's nice, let me just show you what's sweet about it is it's just with the current in there and everything. The 90, I think, means that it'll handle up to 90 amps. So you can actually just, while you've got current running through there, you can just connect and disconnect those without any problem. So that's a huge deal. Another thing I need to do on this is probably right in here, just put a fuse on here so that, you know, it's not likely we're going to have a lot of problems, but if something were to go haywire, it'd be nice to have another fuse here. There is a little fuse that comes with a step-down converter right here, but that's running that River, I think it's a River 600 power station. And so that I hooked it up about 15 minutes ago. It's, like I say, it's partly cloudy skies, but even so, it's gone up about from 45% to 48%. My thought is that I really only need it to get up to about 51 or 52% to last me tomorrow night, or tonight, since last night I used about half of it. But I've got to charge my laptop. My laptop's about discharged, and so is my cell phone. And so if I can get it up to 60% or something, that would be fantastic. Like I say, I've gotten it, actually says 49% now. So it on the River screen here, it actually shows, let me walk over here, you know, on this other side. Let me show you this screen here. Let's see if I can get it. It actually shows that it'll take about 3 hours to charge, and it's showing that it's getting about 58 watts of power. Now it's down to 50 and then 58 again. Like I say, the sun's kind of back behind those clouds, so that's fine. If it charges in 3 hours, it's just going to be sitting here for 3 hours anyway. And then I'll move that. You can see I moved the solar panel a little bit to try to align it with Mr. Sun. And so I'll just kind of keep an eye on it here and track the sun during the day and see if I can get this thing charged back up. But basically that's just part of the thing we need to do out here, is have something that's easy to get the batteries charged up every day, and eventually I can, you know, hook this up so it's, maybe I have a panel attached to the outside of the shipping container over here, and then I can just run a hole somehow, put something to pass it into the shipping container, so when on a cold day I don't have to have everything outside and kind of set up like this. But this is our first approach at it, and we'll just see how that works.